Hello, class. My name is Jennifer Legge. I go by Jenna. I am a psychology major in my last semester at Fresno State, and I'm also getting a certificate in victim services, hence what brings me to this class. I'm actually taking 3 victim services classes this semester. So a lot of this human trafficking discussion has happened in each one of my classes. So I actually do know quite a bit about human trafficking already. But one of the things that I did learn that I had not known before when Shelly was talking was about the labor trafficking aspect of it, that US citizens are being labor trafficked. I had always just assumed that they were immigrants that were promised that they were going to be brought here and they were going to have this grand life, and it just basically wasn't what it chalked up to be in the end of things. But they felt very trapped because they were illegal, so they can't go to the authorities or anything like that. So that surprised me about that. So that was definitely something new I learned. The services they provide is when someone's rescued from the streets, they bring them in, give them food, warm blanket, love on them, and provide a safe environment for them to be in order to get whatever services they need. BTC provides any sources that needed to any trafficked individual from all walks of life, since there is not any one age, gender, etc. that gets trafficked. There's such a wide range. So the advantages and the disadvantages, I was a little confused on the question. I mean, as far as the advantages of the agency, I wasn't really confused. It's pretty obvious that, they help so greatly, give resources to people who greatly need them when they're in their most vulnerable state after being victimized in this way. As far as disadvantages, Shelly didn't mention what the disadvantages are of the agency itself. I answered the question like the barriers and the struggles that they have getting these people the help they need. And I put, not every person who gets rescued wants to be rescued, trying to convince them like, hey, you're safe now. You weren't before. Your pimp didn't love you. We do love you. We do want the best for you. Not to mention, they may be scared to even tell on their pimp because they've been brainwashed into thinking that he's going to hurt them and harm them. So they don't want to help. They won't even tell you that they need help because of that. Not to mention, it's very draining work, like Shelly mentioned, how self-care was extremely important because you can get burnt out extremely easily in this line of work. And then also, I'm sure at the end of the day, not even at the end of the day, during the course of the day, emotions are high when people are brought in. So many emotions and things are going on, and that could take a lot of toll on somebody trying to help these people as well. Not to mention those people feeling like they're like at their wits' end with what happened to them as well. Anyways, thank you for listening and have a great spring break.